Hi everyone, good morning. It's Monday. I'm sorry to be vlogging on a phone camera, but I'm at my EMS shift. I'm here and it looks like the paramedics left before I got here, so I'm just here by myself. So I just figured I would kind of let you guys know what it looks like. There's a lounge area, there's a radio over there that keeps talking. There's a TV, some computers. And looks like this is just where the paramedics hang out and get some rest in between jobs. During my paramedic shift here, it's going to be from 7 to 7. It's actually like 7:40 right now. Couldn't get into the building for the longest time, so I think that's why they left before me. But once they come back, I'll be joining them on their rides. I'll mostly be sitting in the back. Sorry, the radio keeps talking. Anyway, so I will try to check in with you guys later. Maybe show you guys what it looks like in the ambulance if I get a chance. If not, then I'll just describe it later in the day. It is now Monday night, about 10:43 p.m. Came home, showered, watched an episode of Grey's Anatomy from last week that I didn't get to see, and I'm almost ready for bed. So today's shift, I saw, I guess, like a mix of interesting things. One of the things that I've never seen was a pronouncement, which is when the paramedics get called to someone who has deceased. What the medics do is they'll either put on a monitor to really make sure that they've passed, or sometimes it's really obvious. For example, today I think this gentleman, he had died maybe like days ago, so it was pretty obvious, so we didn't actually put on the monitor. But basically, the medics call the hospital that they're working with, and then the attending can give the time of death, and that's how it can get pronouncement. I haven't yet seen anybody get intubated on field, but for the most part, everyone that we've picked up have been pretty close to the hospital, so pretty much we just monitored them and then brought them to the hospital that they wanted to go to. So that's been my experience so far. It's been pretty tiring. These 12-hour shifts, they're tough. You're always kind of on the lookout for what jobs might be coming in, so you're not really resting, you're not really enjoying that downtime fully. So I can see how tiring this is for the EMTs and paramedics. I have another shift tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually Halloween. Hopefully everyone's staying safe. It'll be interesting to see sort of the paramedics' point of view of these holidays. So I'm gonna go to bed now, but I will try to check in tomorrow morning if there's time. If not, I will check in tomorrow night after my shift. Good night. Morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, about 5:45 right now. I'm heading out to my shift. Today's Halloween, so happy Halloween, everyone. I'm super tired actually, but I'm excited to see what I'm gonna see with the paramedics today. All right, check in with you guys later. Hi guys, so I'm home. It's about 9 o'clock right now. Today was a long day. Typical 12-hour shift, but it was pretty quiet in the morning and early afternoon, and then things kind of picked up a little more late afternoon, and right before the shift was supposed to end, we got a couple calls, so we ended up staying a little later than we were supposed to. We had a first-time seizure. That's always scary. The patient was young. She had a seizure for the first time, so we basically picked her up, took her to the hospital. So she was nauseous, so she got some Zofran. She wasn't actively seizing or anything, so she didn't get Ativan or anything like that. Also had a suspected overdose. We basically gave Narcan, which is naloxone, and that's basically something that you can give to somebody with suspected opioid overdose. And after getting Narcan, he seemed to wake up a little bit. I think that's really all the major cases that we had. We had a few minor things where the patient either didn't go to the hospital or they didn't need a paramedic. They just needed BLS unit to take them to the hospital. We had a little bit of downtime. During these shifts, I like having, I think I mentioned it before, but I like having like a Kindle with me, so I'm reading a book, or sometimes I'll download episodes of TV shows that I'm watching onto my phone through the Netflix app, and then I'll watch it while I'm waiting for something to come along. So that's sort of how I spent my day. Commuting has been really hard. I'm waking up super early. Tomorrow, actually, I think I have to wake up at like 4:30 to get to the station by like 6. I'll be there at like probably 5:45. I leave at 4:45. But basically, like commuting that early is like really tiring, and I hate driving when I'm tired. So I mean, it's about 9:12 right now. I'm probably gonna go to sleep really soon and not do much else today. Today's Halloween, so I saw a bunch of people wearing costumes. I'm not gonna be trick-or-treating or anything like that, so I'm just gonna go to sleep in a little bit. Something that I really like to do when I'm driving and I'm tired is I find that it's really helpful to actually listen to something and be engaged with it a little more. So I like listening to either like an audiobook or a podcast. There's a podcast called Reply All, which is, I think has been around for a while, and I think it's like fairly popular. It's about like interesting stories like around internet and like other stuff. I don't know if I'm describing it right. Basically just like collection of interesting stories or like funny things, and they talk about it, and it's like very engaging. I don't ever feel sleepy if I'm listening to that and driving, so that's something that I've been listening to. But I think for now I'm just gonna go to sleep, try to get some rest, and I hope you guys are having a fun and safe Halloween. Oh my god. Hi everyone, it is 4:34 in the morning. It's way too early. I always wake up with this alarm clock because it lights up the room like this, and it makes it much easier than waking up in a pitch dark room. So there's that. Hello, Candy. Everyone, it is Thursday. I just got back. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I came home early today because I have a special event to go to tonight. So you guys know I've been doing interviews for my residency next year, and usually the night before every interview, there's a pre-interview social where you get to meet the residents, you can ask them questions. There is usually free food and drinks and things like that. So I have that today later on in Brooklyn, so I came back a little earlier from my shift today. I picked up a nice salad from this place called Sweet Greens, which I think is a chain all around New York. I desperately need to go grocery shopping, but because these shifts have been so crazy, I haven't had the chance to. Anyway, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna rest a little bit. I have a couple hours before I have to get ready and leave for this social, so I will check in with you guys before I go. I have decided to watch Veep. I am now on season 6, episode 3. Got my salad. What? Hey guys, I just got home from my pre-interview social. This is the outfit that I wore. I posted a picture on Instagram as well. This sweater is like a really nice, like chunky, blush colored sweater. It almost feels like corduroy, so it feels nice and soft. Sweater is from Nordstrom. Jeans are Fashion Nova. Boots are actually Club Monaco. I got them like 2 years ago, so great staple to have. So anyway, the social went well. It's always kind of awkward, like trying to like this like forced social interaction kind of thing, but it's a really good opportunity to ask questions to residents, you know, questions that you wouldn't be so comfortable asking attendings or program directors. You can ask the residents who are there to host the social event. Usually there's a number of like interns there as well, which is nice because they are just starting their intern year and they remember what it's like to interview and apply for residencies and things like that. So they're a great resource, I think. And it's a really good opportunity for you to also see how residents interact with each other. So I like kind of observing them and seeing if they get along, if they're friendly, if they're like comfortable enough to like joke around and things like that. And I think those are all like really good indicators of whether you're gonna have like a friendly, happy environment during your residency. So that's really important to me. So I like going to these socials and kind of feeling out the program that way. Hi, Candy. So in the picture that I posted, I actually wore a different pair of shoes, and I got a ton of questions on where they were from. So I want to just quickly show you guys. This is my little shoe cabinet where I'm quickly running out of room. But the pair that I'm talking about is from Calvin Klein. Looks like this. So they're basically like a backless, like slipper type of heel. Not too high, but like a very modern looking, like cream colored heels. I really like them a lot. Tomorrow is going to be my interview, so I just read the packet. It says that I have to be at the interview place by 8:15, so I'm gonna try to leave by 7 just to give myself a little bit of time. It's only gonna take me probably 30, maybe 40 minutes, but I want to just make sure I don't get lost, and if I do, I can find my way back and still be on time. So I am going to do some last minute interview prep and then go to sleep probably. Tomorrow night I have something really exciting. I'm going to a concert. I'm going to the Shins concert. They're probably one of my favorite bands from like high school, and I still really like them, so I'm super excited to go to their show. I haven't been to like a live music show in forever, so I'm really looking forward to it. Morning guys, it is Friday 7 o'clock and I am off to my interview. Wish me luck. Hi everyone, so I'm back. I just got back from my interview today. So I think the interview went pretty well. I love the way residents talk about their program, and I love it when they get really enthusiastic and they really like how things are done. I can really tell that they like each other. They spend time outside of the residency together and they feel confident and prepared to move on from their residency after it's done. So I really love seeing all that and just spending time with people involved in the program. I think I'm gonna start maybe writing down some of my feelings after an interview because I have a bunch coming up and I feel like it's gonna be hard to kind of, you know, keep them in line and like remember all the details, because eventually I'm gonna have to make a rank list of all the programs that I like from top number 1 choice to like whatever number 10 or number 11 or 12 that I'm gonna be ranking. So I think I'm just gonna take some time to write down my impression and like what I thought, what I liked, what I didn't like. And yeah, I think that's gonna help when it comes time to make the rank list, which is gonna be in February. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna rest for a little bit and then get ready to go to the concert tonight, to go to the show. I think I talked about it. I'm gonna go see the Shins tonight. So super excited. I haven't been to a show in forever. So I'm gonna shower, rest, get dressed, and then I will check in with you guys either before I leave or at the show. Hi guys, so I just got back from the show. It was super fun. I was so close to the stage. I think there were maybe like 5 or 6 rows of people ahead of me, and I think if I really tried, I probably could have gone to the very first, like very front row, because we were like, it was like an open area and you could go up to the stage if you wanted to. So it was like my first time seeing a band that close. So it was a lot of fun, really exciting. And now I'm back and I am super tired, so I think I'm gonna head to bed. And I wanted to close this vlog and thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like this week in the life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! What?